Hi friends, this is DaintyTank. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to Ghost Sweet as Sugar, a game from Les Liz Games on Itch.io, part of the Queer Games Bundle 2024. As you know, I'm a big fan of the Queer Games Bundle. I'm a big fan of just queer game artists, and that's why we are digging into things. And this is another one that popped up to me, and I was like, ooh, this one. Also looking at the profile, it looks like they're also an awesome, like, VTuber and artist, so, definitely check them out. I am excited about this. It said, basically, a cute girl gets bullied by a cute ghost. Kinda into it. Let's try. Phew, that's all moving, finally done and dusted. It sucks even more at a time like this, but there's just no way I could have afforded to stay. Being temporarily laid off and all because the government closed off the theater. Sure was the right thing to do, but it still hurts. Is this COVID-based? Maybe. Penny bun. Penny bun. Sheesh. No use whining. I need to find a way to make myself comfortable here. Maybe give the kitchen a spin? Ooh. Oh, I saved the... Okay. Is this point and click? Oh, it's point and click. Oh, awesome. I love point and click. Kitchen. Stove. Okay. Okay, that's how you save. Sink. Fridge. Okay. Trying to figure out what to do. Oh, you can highlight over it. Okay. I should probably just... see, it's probably just same old news on the TV again, so maybe not. Okay, so I need to do this and then that. I got it now. It's a box of random stuff that I couldn't dare to throw away. That's fair. Stove. Oh, wait. Sink. What would be better way to make myself at home than baking something? That's a good idea. Something quick and sweet to pamper myself after hard days of work. I open the cupboard and tiptoe to grab some ingredients. Flour, baking powder, cocoa powder, and apple jam. I slam the door shut again, and then proceed to take some stuff from the fridge too. Canola oil, soy cream, and water. And then mix the flour, baking powder, and sugar, and then add the jam, water, and oil. Nice. Gently mix just a tiny bit with a spatula. Spread it evenly on the parchment paper. Toss the dirty bowl, spatula, and other utensils into the sink. Alright, now just to let it bake 222 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. For the best viewing experience, sit in front of the oven and imagine that it's a campfire. La la la! I hum in front of the oven until the time is up, and pull the baking pan out of the oven. Get yourself a new sheet of parchment paper and sprinkle some sugar on it. Then swiftly topple the hot beauty onto the sweet paper. Even though I wouldn't mind the hot beauty toppling me instead. You lonely there, Penny Bun. Hehehe. Anyway, spread the strawberry jam and cream on the beauty and roll it tight. Oh my god. Oops, came together a little torn and messy, but never mind. Never mind. Even if it's a little crooked, it's delicious vegan Swiss roll nevertheless. That sounds delightful. Best enjoyed cool, so let's put it in the fridge for a little while, at least. Okay. So I gotta put it in the fridge. I open the fridge and put the Swiss roll in. There. Let that sweet cool off for a little while. Gently close the fridge. Aw, I just love baking so much. Too bad I couldn't do it as often as I'd like without putting on some serious weight. As I wander off the fridge, I suddenly bump into something. Ouch. Huh? What did I just hit? I swear it was something soft and warm, but there isn't anything here. I haphazardly extend my hand to feel the air, but there obviously is nothing there. Am I starting to imagine things? Did I trip on my own feet, or... No, I definitely couldn't be what just happened. It's probably just my imagination running wild because of all the stress and the loneliness. Okay. Let's do the sink. I'll wash the dishes tomorrow. If I feel like it. Okay. Doop boop 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 boop. Sofa. Ugh, I guess I could watch TV while waiting. Grab the remote from the sofa and turn the TV on. It is COVID. Okay, it's COVID lockdown. 44 new coronavirus cases were reported today, bringing the total number of confirmed cases to 6,537. So that's still early pandemic, like April, May. The death toll is still at 306, unchanged since Thursday. Maybe it's actually slowing down, but it's hard to be optimistic about it after all this time. It didn't, unfortunately. I'll stay inside until the experts deem it safe to see people again. It hurts, actually, so much. Okay, so fun story. Not fun story. Of course, I think this whole generation has trauma from the COVID lockdowns, but specifically, the Dainty wife and I were going to get married. We were engaged, and we were trying to plan our wedding for mid-July of 2020, right? And we didn't know about COVID coming and shutting down the world. So we actually had to do a very small, 5-person elopement instead of the wedding we wanted because of the fact that we had COVID restrictions and we weren't going to do anything unsafe. But we went from, having a big lesbian wedding to 5 people in a barn. So it's rough. It's rough. And, the amount of, loneliness that kind of seeped into so many people, I feel so bad for everybody who had to get laid off during that time and are just kind of stuck in a lot of ways. The study found that just 10% of all critically hospitalized coronavirus patients had normal body weight. Yeah. 41% of patients were found mildly overweight and 45% significantly overweight or worse. And here I am, eager to eat my whole Swiss roll all by myself. You're allowed to eat your Swiss roll. Honestly, if baking is a stress reliever, that's okay. Not that I would be likely to get the bug at this rate, but suddenly the door to the fridge opens on its own with a slow clunk. Huh? I didn't close the fridge properly, did I? Weird. I thought I did, but I better go close it. Turn off the TV and stand up. Perhaps it opened because the previous tenant didn't close up the door seal properly. Didn't clean up the door seal. No, it's clean and shiny as new. Strange. Pretty sure I just really closed it. But I guess it's just me then. I closed the fridge extra carefully. Oh well, it's closed now, so whatever. I'll just have a bite already and call it a day. Pull the fridge open again and cut 2 juicy slices off of the roll. Just a couple slices. I close the fridge and toss the knife in the sink. Pop it into my mouth. Right? Yeah. Then I take a bite off the first slice and savor it in my mouth. Oh, it's so sweet. Baking really is the best. Now I can at least go to bed on a good note. Okay. Oh my god, I have pixel hair all over my face. It's been a really tough day. But it wasn't total tedium like usually. Tomorrow probably will be. A blade is drawn with a clang. It twinkles ominously in the darkness. There is something concerning that I should remember, but it is all gone already. What could it have been? Oh well. Just a dream anyway. Nothing to do with that right now. A new rental contract is here on the shelf. These things get weirder and weirder by the day. The presence of paranormal entities, including but not limited to ghosts, is not valid grounds for terminating the contract. Is that because you got a ghost? Ha! I should show this to Shaggy and Aspen when it's safe to meet again. They'll laugh their asses off for sure. Do you have... Yes, you do. Okay, so the books here are the rainbow flag and the trans colors here. The trans flag colors here. So, I love that. Okay. The sink. Huh? Where have the dishes gone? I'm sure I left them here. Never washed them right away, even if I should. What could have happened to them? Did someone break in during the night and steal them? No. Why on earth would anyone steal my dishes? It makes no sense. Maybe I took them myself while sleepwalking or something? Somehow? Like, I recall sleepwalking once when I was a kid. So it's not like I couldn't do it. That's fair. I actually used to sleepwalk a good bit when I was a kid. There was this one time that I sleepwalked into the kitchen where there was a giant not a chest freezer, but like a standing freezer. And I sleptwalk and got into the freezer and closed the door and stayed asleep in there, which was a complete shock to both the person and myself when the door got opened and there was just a tiny frozen child inside. I can only imagine them just like opening the door to tiny DaintyTank, just going, "Hello? Let me out." Must have been terrifying. But doing dishes while asleep, that sounds way too incredible to be a thing, especially with the knife in there. If it were a thing, surely the dishes should still be somewhere, like in the cupboard. I pull the cupboard open, and to my surprise, the dishes are indeed there. Squeaky? Squawky? Squeaky clean, even. Yeah, they're there, all shiny and clean. I have no idea how that could have happened, but they, really are there. Pinch myself really hard, and it hurts like hell. Oh, well. And this isn't a dream, either. Maybe I really watched them while asleep, I guess? Or maybe I watched them yesterday and just don't remember. Though I'm pretty sure I didn't. This is so weird. Perplexed, I closed the cavern. Cavern? Cupboard. Alright, well. How about some delicious Swiss roll to start off my day? Casually pulled the door open. It's gone! How? Why? I guess I could have, eaten it all while I was asleep? I can't think of any other explanation, even if it's hard to believe. As far as I know, the only time I ever sleepwalked was when I was still a kid. And that was just walking, not eating. Never mind eating 3/4 of a Swiss roll. I don't know if I could even eat stuff while asleep. Could easily choke or something. No, better not think about things like that. What is gone is gone. Close the fridge with a dejected push. Well. Alright. Can I look at the cardboard box? It's a box of random stuff I couldn't dare to throw away. Okay, so it's still there. All these weird things happening are making me anxious. The roll, the dishes, the message. Like, yeah, maybe just me sleepwalking somehow, but... Sigh. I need some distraction. Oh, the TV's not gonna help. TV's not gonna help. Turn on the TV only to be greeted by yet another public television news broadcast. Although restaurants and bars may open again in June, numerous restrictions will apply to protect the public. Half of the seats may be left empty, and opening hours are limited to according to the regulations from Tuesday. There is no return to the normal life in sight anytime soon. I turn off the TV. Even if you could eat out in June, I don't think I'm going to. It's way too risky for my liking. If they come up with a vaccine that actually works and let us to have it? Ooh. I mean, yes, take vaccines. Even if you took your first vaccines, like booster 1 and 2, now it's a yearly thing. And if you're in certain subgroups of like asthmatic or people with chronic illness, then or if you're over 60, you should take it twice a year, not just once. But everybody else, once a year. And you want to take it constantly. Just take it like you do your flu shot. Get your flu shot, your coronavirus shot. Do it together. And then just die for a day and it's going to be okay. For everybody else to not die. Because you love people. Alright. Suddenly the bookshelf creaks open and makes sounds of books moving back and forth. Huh? What was that? The bookshelf? Hope it's not collapsing or something. No, I don't see any cracks or any signs of it breaking. It's honestly such a sturdy one that I couldn't imagine it just collapsing without any obvious cracks. But it did make noises for sure. It's as if someone had touched it and some of the books had slided in place. No. There's gotta be a logical explanation to this. Maybe it's just the wood expanding because of the air in the room is dry or something? I love the thought process. Good job having scientific deductions. No silly ghost needed to explain that. Although the rental contract of this place did mention ghosts. No, don't tell me you're starting to lose it because of a couple months of solitude. Ghosts don't exist. Suddenly the TV flickers and static sound fills the room. Ha! It flickers and cycles through channels, seemingly at random in rapid succession. It settles the static. Holy shit, what was that? I turn off the TV and the sound of static is replaced by deep silence. I turn the TV back on again and am greeted by more coronavirus news. Many people have taken up baking during the coronavirus crisis, and for good reasons, experts say. I mean, we could only be in our homes. Like, what else could we do? Sourdough was the big thing for a lot of people. For me, I got into DaintyTank, which was awesome. I started DaintyTank in April of 2020. I did it. I had been playing it for like a good couple of years, but I didn't launch it until I just had the extra time. And also did more D&D stuff, so. Alright. But my dainty wife actually got into making her own boba. They would sit there and roll out their own tapioca balls and made rainbow tapioca. It was awesome. And so, like, we go for a walk around the apartment after we both got off our job, and then come back, sit on the porch with handmade boba. I have to say that I'm lucky in that I had the dainty wife with me all through the coronavirus pandemic. But if you were alone, it was a lot more of a isolated, insolent piece. If you have strong, pleasant memories about baking, it could be calming and soothing for the stressed mind. However, you can also easily put on weight if you eat too, so the ghost is helping you. Turn the TV off again, and the room is once again filled with deep silence. It still works, I guess. I don't know what that was all about, jumping through channels and static like that. It almost as if it were possessed. No. What else could it be? I don't know, maybe I should just go back to bed. Maybe I'll all be good again after a good nap. You didn't even have food today. It might just be a bad dream somehow, even though it feels so real. Please, sweet nap, save me. I'm being chased by an enormous swarm of red spheres with needles on them. I realize that I'm not moving, no matter how desperately I run, and they quickly catch me. Their sickening needles burn my back and sides like hot snot as they hit me. Oh, it's so hot. What is touching me? Huh? The blanket. No way. It's floating. It's a ghost! It's a real... No, this can't be real. This has to be a dream. If I pinch myself real hard, it'll be over in an instant. Yeah, wow, that hurt. It really hurt. Well, good thing I woke up at least. No floating blankets or any other nonsense anymore. Just... Holy shit, it's still here. It's a real ghost. Oh, shit. That's why that contract was talking about ghosts. That's why the rent is so cheap. Goddamn cheap ghost discount. That's why this place is all kinds of bonkers. Shit, I'm stuck here. Invisible ghost in the house, and I'm invisible death on the streets, and holy shit. Well. Are we gonna computer now? Ghosts. Are they here to get me? Should I run? Should I run to the Plague Hills? Phone someone to bust it? No. Calm down. It would have murdered you in your sleep already, if that's what it wanted. No, it just wants more Swiss rolls. Okay, it's not the most reassuring angle, but it's probably still the case. There are no guarantees of that remaining the case, though, so I have to think quick. Internet! It's already taught me things that I thought impossible before, so why not? With the surplus of crackpot theories out there, surely they have resources on ghosts, too? Let's see. Ghost Wiki, huh? The free fan-created encyclopedia of real ghosts, huh? I wouldn't normally rely on this kind of drivel, but I'm grasping the bottom of the barrel here. Any information on what kind of ghost it is and how to deal with it would be welcome. Not exactly much. I focus my attention to the sketchy website and prepare to click some links. Ghost Wiki. Welcome to the Ghost Wiki, the free fan-created encyclopedia of real ghosts. Featured article, Ghost, a spirit of dead person that haunts our world. Exorcism, the most widely used method of banishing ghosts. Latest discussions. Oh, okay, so this is like an actual scroll. Okay. Latest discussions. Oh, these are links. Oh my god, this is interactive links. Okay, I have to say that this is a visual novel, but the fact that they used the Ren'Py software to make a visual novel that is like interactive in such a way, I love it. I love it. It reminds me of One Hell of a Week. I loved One Hell of a Week, and what they did with One Hell of a Week specifically was have all these different types of interactions using Ren'Py software, and so it was a visual novel that was also interactive. And I love it so much, and this is just another one of those. Lol, get a life, degenerates, enhance your ectoplasm. Ghost dating tips, please help! Okay? I want ghost dating tips. Ghost dating tips, please help. My Venge Chan doesn't want to sex me? What should I do? Please, please ghost waifu. Maybe treat her like an actual person and not just a piece of ectoplasm. Actual ghost. I'll try that, thanks! Let's go Ghost Wiki. Ghosts are spirits of dead people that wander our world for one reason or the other. The existence of ghosts is scientifically impossible to falsify. Mainstream scientists generally remain skeptical about ghosts, but the Ghost Wiki firmly believes that they do exist. Origins of ghosts. According to the traditional theories, one can become a ghost for multiple reasons. General theme is that one is somehow disturbed so much in life that one cannot comfortably enter the afterlife. For example, if you die while filled with an intense feeling of vengeance, you might rise as a vengeful ghost. Similarly, if you suffer a really tragic death, you might become a white lady. One can also become a ghost if one is cursed in life or as a punishment for doing something extremely wicked in life. Modern ghost theorists have also proposed that everyone might actually be capable of becoming a ghost at death. According to them, either the vast majority would just decide to materialize in the afterlife instead of our world, or just perish outright before managing to materialize here. Types of ghosts. Ghost users claim to have personally encountered the following types of ghosts so far. Vengeful, poltergeist, white lady. What's a white lady? A white lady is a type of ghost. They are believed to be spirits of people who suffered a death or some great tragedy related to love. White ladies appear as translucent white ghosts easily visible to human eye. They are quiet and melancholic ghosts that haunt a specific location dear to them. Oh my god. Alright, we can do this. A person is thought to become a white lady if they suffered tragic death, most commonly related to the doings of a loved one. Other kinds of love-related tragedies may also result in one raising as a white lady. One well-known example is a lady in the lake who has wandered the Durand Eastman Park in Rochester, New York ever since the 19th century. She is believed to be looking for the body of her daughter, who was slain by either a boyfriend or a group of gangsters. Alright. Let's go. Other type of ghost. Oh, wait. Ghost. Poltergeist. Poltergeist is invisible ghost for physical disturbances such as noises and moving objects. It comes from German meaning rumbling ghost. A very special kind of ghost, easy to differentiate from other types of ghosts with how they interact with humans. Unlike other types, poltergeists don't and likely event can't manifest visually, while other types of ghosts generally manifest in the ethereal form. Poltergeists are unique in that they are invisible to humans at all times. They are also unique in that, even though invisible, their bodies are physical and can directly influence your surroundings. So this sounds like a poltergeist, then. Poltergeists are known for pinching, biting, hitting, and tripping people, either knowingly or by accident. They can also move or drop objects or make noises by touching things, such as by knocking doors or banging on furniture. The ways of a dead person becoming a poltergeist are largely unknown. Experts have speculated that poltergeists rise from the same kind of distressed spirits as other types of ghosts, but these theories lack evidence. Other theories suggest that poltergeists might be playful spirits who decide to stay in our world and hunt people for the fun of it. For the lols! Alright, I am getting tired of reading. As a waifu. This article is a sub. If you have an experience with a poltergeist waifu, you should expand this section with juicy details. Got it. Okay, so it is the poltergeist. Poltergeist, huh? Kinda makes sense. As much as ghosts can make sense. I certainly can't see it, but it certainly is moving things, making noises and playing pranks on me. The part about old buildings doesn't make sense, though. The building bulldozed for this one might have been old, but this one is brand new. I can put the computer to sleep and jump out of the chair. It might be possessed. Okay. Alright. Nothing to do with that now. Okay. Dishes are gone. Is it basically like wanting me to come back over and see the bed? My bed is haunted. I mean, can be. The roll is gone. I mean, what else are you going to do? Might be possessed. It's box random stuff. Alright, so really nothing I can do then. Okay. What else can I do? Might be possessed. Okay. Oh, counter. Maybe counter? There's something on the counter. That's terrifying. Oh my god, that's terrifying. That's so terrifying. Sorry I ate your cake. Like, that's precious. It's a creepy message made out of newspaper clippings. It says, sorry I ate your cake. Huh? Who? How? Why? Where could have this even come from? This is some really yikes stuff, isn't it? No. Calm down, Penny. It's just the ghost, isn't it? Even though that possibility doesn't calm me down at all. Not safe to go outside. Oh, so you're kind of trapped because of the coronavirus. That's actually a really brilliant tactic. Not tactic, but you know, piece is that if you stick it so that way, like, the setting makes it so that way you have to interact with the ghost. Okay. My bed is haunted. Do I go back to the computer? I return to the ghost rookie once more. Okay. Guess I look at exorcism? I am not reading all this again. I'm sorry. Okay, purify them with salt. Okay. Amount of salt needed depends on the strength of the ghost. Effects on undead. To destroy a vampire, you are better off relying on garlic and wooden stakes. In case of Oni, you can try throwing peas at them. Alright, well, now you know. Peas. According to wild speculation, exposing a ghost to sugar might be beneficial in some way, as sugar is considered to be the opposite of salt. If it's enough to pour salt on the ghost, then getting rid of it should be a piece of cake. I feel a bit bad about the idea, somehow, but it's the only solution. Sugar is a substance believed to be unknown of interest. Okay. As sugar is widely considered the opposite, many hypothesize that its effect would be, in some manner, opposite to that of salt. Okay. Certain Ghost Wiki user claims to have tried to apply sugar on a vengeful ghost in order to fornicate with it, albeit without any success. These people on the internet do the weirdest things for the weirdest reasons. No idea what good throwing sugar on this ghost would do. It might be dangerous even. Like, even this super sketchy website doesn't even know if it would actually do any good. Last thing I need is a ghost getting a sugar high or something and going totally berserk. Yeah, sugar high doesn't exist at all, but neither do ghosts, supposedly. Anyway, it would be good to know that the ghost is harmless before doing anything stupid. Wait, the ghost can write, can't it? Like, if the creepy message is by it surely can. I could try to communicate with it before throwing sugar or salt on it. That's a good idea. Okay. As a waifu, vengeful ghosts might not be particularly good relationship material because of their harsh opinions on humans. However, some people want to believe that one couldn't form a meaningful connection with a vengeful ghost, given enough time, patience, and compassion. Well, I love this. Okay. Suddenly, the floating blanket falls to the floor with a thump. Eek! The ghost is on the loose again. No, don't panic, Penning. Worst comes to worst. You know what to do. Gather all my courage and try to address it. You're a ghost, aren't you? Poltergeist? No answer. Feels so dumb, but... Can you hear me? If you can, let me know. Like, rattle or move things or something? No answer. Suddenly I feel something small and warm moving up my neck toward my right ear. Ah! What are you doing? Ugh, that scared the hell out of me. But I guess it can hear and likely even understand me? And communicate, in some perverse fashion at least. If it grabs my tits or ass next, it's so over. I'm going to salt it so hard, it doesn't know what hit it. No, I mean, sheesh. Please don't touch me like that. It's really creepy. Just go stand over there, a couple steps from the fridge for a little while. I'll try to figure out something that makes this easier. If it does what I told it, this would be the perfect opportunity to just salt it out of existence. But I could also try to find something it could use to communicate with me. I think I had something suitable lying around. Ooh, from the old place. Oh, wait. There's something there. Okay. I think it might be in here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, perfect. Etch-a-sketch. Oh, cool. My mom gave me this doodle board back when we... I had the vocal cord surgery. Awesome! Like, you used this when you were a kid, so why not give it a try again or something? It was kind of awkward at first, but actually came surprisingly handy. I ended up keeping this as a memento of sorts, but maybe I could let the ghost use it now. This is brilliant. AAC, or like alternative augmented communication, is awesome. It's amazing. I'm a big advocate. The Dainty wife is actually an SLP, so a speech language pathologist, and so AAC devices and other means like sign language or tapping systems, or for this Etch-a-Sketch, if it works, it works. The whole point is just to communicate, and if the communication works, that's awesome. One of the easiest ways, if you ever want to communicate with someone and you don't know, you both are not speaking the same language, pull up Google Translate. You can have it set so that way it auto detects. You just pull up Google, search Google Translate, and in the search Google Translate, you can click on just listen. You can say something, and then it will convert it to whatever their language is, and they can hear it on the other side. And they can hear it or read it, and you can go back and forth with your phone with Google Translate communicating between you. It's not the perfect solution, but it communicates, and that's what matters, ultimately. Alright. Okay. Hey, this is a doodle board. If you like, you could use it to communicate with me. You can write on it with the attached pen and erase with the blue sliding knob on the bottom. It's a really handy thing, so, take it and write something. I whipped doodle board toward the assumed location of the ghost. Suddenly, the doodle board slides off my hand with a little tug. The board lazily twists and turns in the air before settling into a gentle flutter. The pen leaves the socket and begins to fly across the surface of the board. After a little while of wavering, the pen returns to its place and the board turns to show its doodle. Boo! My name's Amanita. What's yours? Me? I am Penny. Penny Bun. Nice to meet you. The board nods and begins to wave hesitantly. Soon enough, the blue slider on the bottom starts to move and slowly erasing the screen. Then the pen comes off again and writes, "Cute name. Nice to meet you, esteemed lady." Oh, it appears to have some manners at least. I've never heard anyone call anybody an esteemed lady, though. It comes off as something gentlemen would have said 100 years ago? Is Amanita... But Amanita is a girl's name, right? I'm sorry if I get this wrong, but you're a woman, aren't you? The board twists and turns again, but this time much more eagerly and confidently. It swiftly erases itself and writes, "Yes." Heart. Oh, okay, thank you. So, you really are a ghost, right? Not a yikes thing like a demon or a succubus. The board erases and writes, "I'm a nice ghost, just a bit naughty when it comes to ladies." You don't have a vendetta against women, do you? Surely that's what it means. The board hesitantly erases itself and pens up. No! The board erases itself again and after a little pause continues. "I like ladies." Heart. I like ladies. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Are you saying you're gay? The board waves up and down eagerly. Yes! Still saying, "I like ladies." Okay, cool. If she really is gay, I'd feel pretty bad about salting her. But what else can I do? Making her wear a bed sheet so I won't randomly bump into her all the time? Actually, how do clothes even work? Did they turn invisible too when she's wearing them? Or is it she's just always naked and that when why I can't... No, don't... Even if she said she's a bit naughty, surely that would be more than just a bit. I don't know. Should I give the sugar idea a try? Or, yeah. Could you please stay there a bit longer? I might have something else, too. that could come handy. Doable nods, casually. Amanita. Okay. Cupboard? I scoured the internet for all kinds of crackpot theories on ghosts. I even figured out how to converse with her. I know enough to make the right decision. The ultimate decision. We're not gonna destroy the ghost. I'm gonna save anyways. But we're going to pour sugar on the ghost. I slowly open the cupboard and pull out a bag full of sugar. I then close the cupboard, tear open the seal of the bag. What good can anything in this world even do to a ghost? And how could there even be an opposite to salt destroying ghosts? If salt is like the phoenix tail, then what is sugar? An instant death spell they'd sadly absorb? Sure, maybe it could heal ghosts since it's kind of bad for humans' health, but... no, it doesn't make sense at all. It's my only hope. Here goes nothing. I approach the floating doodle. Boarding extend my hand. Hey, Amanita. That was your name, wasn't it? Doodleboard nods approvingly. Would you like to come closer so that way I can easily feel where you are? Doodleboard stops briefly, then nods eagerly and slowly slithers behind my back. I feel something soft and warm gently embracing my waist and pressing against my front side. Yeah. I don't know if I meant this exactly, but it works, I guess. Yeah, she's a girl, alright. No. Now is not the time for that. I raise my shaking hand over the invisible figure. Make it rain. She flinches sharply as the white crystals land on her form and melt into eerie streams. Doodleboard crashes on the floor. The eerie streams come together as radiating white shell that wholly engulfs her. A shell of tense brilliance that my vision is utterly overwhelmed. A wave of heat blasts against my body. Hi. From the brilliance emerges a girl, white as the purest of pure sugar. I can see you. She's cute. The girl, now fluttering a comfortable distance away from me, opens her eyes. She glares at me, picks up the dual board from the floor, and begins to write on it. What did you do to me? I just poured sugar on you. Because I read on the internet that it would do good things to you. Good? I mean, I can see you. That's pretty good, isn't it? You can see me? Yes. How do I look? Cute? She smiles cheerfully and leaps towards me to embrace me. Oh, hi! Oh, so cute. Ah. Oh. I guess this whole haunted apartment thing might not be all that bad after all. Especially with her pressing her boobs against my face and all that, but no, why am I getting so horny? Probably not even realize that she's doing this. Oh, she probably does. Sure, she says she's a bit naughty or something, but surely it's in some 19th century sense. Like the oldie goldies of just bare ankles being considered super lewd and stuff. No. Old-timey lesbians? No. They got it. Just an innocent way of her to say that she's thankful, isn't it? I gently push her away and try to smile innocently, to which she replies with a mischievous grin. Gulp. Okay, maybe she might not be as innocent as I thought, but even if she weren't, it's not like I'd hate it. Maybe it's naive of me to give a ghost who smothered her breast on my face a free pass, but she's still cute, a misunderstood girl when you get to the bottom of it, isn't she? Having been invisible and feared for who knows how long and stuff, I'm sure she'd be really happy if I just treated her like any normal girl. So, anyway, this is kind of a happy occasion, isn't it? How about we celebrate by baking something? Her face turns into a smile when a smudge of mischief seems still remaining. Is there anything you'd like? Anything sweet you can make? How about vegan chocolate cupcakes? Vegan? Not quite. Vegan. V-E-G-A-N. Vegan. Basically, stuff made from plant-based ingredients only. I can also refer to people who only eat plant-based food. I'm a girl like that. Oh, why? I kind of feel bad for the animals, and it's better for the planet. You're a very kind girl, aren't you? I don't know, really. Hippie. That's probably something else entirely. I don't know for sure, because they kind of were a thing before my time. She opens her mouth, as if laughing, but remains completely silent. I smile back at her briefly and turn to look for ingredients for the cupcakes. Okay. We're making cupcakes. It's cupcake time. Alright, let's make those cupcakes, I guess. Pull open the cupboard and take some ingredients out. Some flour, sugar, vanilla sugar, baking powder, cocoa powder, and cupcake liners from here. Close cupboard and move at the counter. Just mix the dry ingredients all together in one bowl. And Amanita, could you bring me some canola oil and soy milk from the fridge? She pulls the door open and peers from the shelf to shelf with a doubtful expression. Then she pushes her hands in and pulls out a carton and a plastic bottle. Yeah, exactly those. Thank you. Let me just mix some of these in another bowl and you can put these back again. There. I hand the carton and the bottle to her and she puts them back into the fridge. I'm so glad you can see her now. Makes your interactions a lot easier. Then mix the contents of the two bowls together bit by bit. And it comes together as a sweet cake batter. I place a bunch of cupcake liners on the baking pan and pour the batter into them. Cupcake condoms. Amanita smiles and nods eagerly. Then just bake 175 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. I think this is just the gayest baking tutorial. That's what the game is. It's just gay baking. It's just a cookbook. I sit in front of the oven, and she floats next to me. She slowly moves her hand over mine. Oh, she's making moves. Don't worry. She's like, I know. We watch the cupcakes expand in their liners like happy mushrooms. Perhaps even too happy because they soon overflow their liners and fuse together. Amanita points at them and laughs silently. It's fine. Even if they come off a little crooked, they'll still taste good. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I have pixel hair on my face, and it's just so much. Oh my god. Pixel hair. Oh. It'll still taste good. She smiles and nods. After admiring the wonderful disaster for a while, I stand up and gesture her to back off. I remove the cupcakes from the oven and put them on the tray. How about we watch some TV while they cool off? Amanita nods, taking the tray from me and flies over to the sofa. Alright. Okay. Sofa. I sit on the sofa and she floats next to me, her elbow almost touching mine. I haven't done this small talk thing in ages. How's it going? Amanita happily doodles an answer on the board. It feels good to be seen. Aww. I can kind of relate, both from being queer and for having really seen people for months. Why not? Because a dangerous virus is on the loose, and you can get it by just being near other people. You know, like the Black Plague or something. I'm not that old. How old are you then? I mean, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm just curious. What year is it? It's almost as if you were a time traveler when you ask that. She smiles at me tentatively. Today is 24th of May, 2020. I was right on the money for saying it was April or May. She nods and begins to doodle the board again. How old are you? Me? I'm 29. Baby! I'm 161. Okay. That's impressive. So she was 160 at 220, 140 at 2040 at 0 at 1860. So, you died at the end of the 19th century? To the influence of 1890. Ah, the pandemic makes that way too relatable for comfort. It wasn't too bad. It just happened in my sleep. But why did you become a ghost if it wasn't too bad? She ponders for a moment, gets back to doodling. Doesn't everybody become a ghost? Beats me. Surely they'd at least go to the afterlife or something if they did. The world would be chock full of ghosts if they were all stayed here. She frowns and pens on the tablet. It's a lot of effort, and boring too. The afterlife? Yes. The real world is a lot of effort too. But isn't it romantic? What exactly? To stay and find love with a human, of course. Wink. Okay, that was the weirdest wink. Yes, I'm bad at winking. I guess? Wait, is she flirting with me? Well, if the breast press wasn't that already. I always wanted to bully some cute little loner into submission. And Manita's just like, oh my god, I have you captive. Bully. Sexually. Shit. This isn't going to end well. Like, if I'm getting very horny so easily and she's trying to push my buttons on top of that. No. Can't resist the temptation, Penny. You haven't let off steam in a way too long, but surely you can still do it. All your fantasies are about to be dominated in some fashion, but surely you can do it. You said all of that out loud. You said all of that out loud. That was all out loud. Yep, that's all out loud. Nope. You lost. Amanita has you. You are stuck. You are Amanita's bitch. Surely. She waves a new doodle at me. You wanted to watch television. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, you do know what a TV is. Yes, the previous tenant watched it all the time. Ah, there can't be a previous tenant, you know. This is a brand new building. She looks puzzled for a minute, but soon enough her face brightens again. Oh, that's why it looks so different here. What do you mean? I went to sleep in the old house and woke up here without realizing it. Not the first time. That makes sense? Somehow, I guess. I don't know if that really makes sense, but how much does any of this really make sense anyway? I'll just pretend that it does. Anyway, could you pass the remote? For a second, she seems as if we were contemplating something. Then she grins mischievously and pushes her finger toward the remote. Before she even touches it, the TV flickers on and begins to cycle through channels. Wah! She pulls her hand away and the TV settles on static. Okay, She flings the remote towards me with the cupcake tray like a odd hockey puck. Oh, thank you. The static ceases as I tune the TV into one of the public service channels. Oh, that creeped the hell out of me. I guess it's exactly what happened the last time the TV went bonkers too. Tried to turn on the TV. Like, she probably touching the remote accidentally or on purpose. Did you scare me the same way earlier too? Like, before I went back to bed? She nods, cheerfully. Yes, of course I did. Why? Who could resist bullying a cute little bunny girl like you? Cute bunny girl? You know, this is just my haircut or whatever is left of it after not visiting a hairstylist for months. It's not bunny ears or anything lewd like that. And cute? I don't know. She swings a new doodle at me. Cute. If you ever need help with lewd things. No, just watch TV, alright? Penny, you're just... Okay, she nods and winks. We end up watching an animal documentary about beavers of all things. What's the lesbian version of a cock block? A beaver dam. Or a clam jam. She playfully runs her fingers across the hem of my skirt every now and then. Then she eats each cupcake by deliberately nibbling them from various places. You're getting seduced by a poltergeist. That's exactly what's happening right now. When we're done with the cupcake, she looks at me expectantly. I try to divert my gaze from her, only to be drawn to stare at her soon and after. She winks and begins to slowly inch her face closer and closer to mine. I instinctively close my eyes and pucker my lips. Aww. To my surprise, her kiss is very tender and delicate. Her soft lips, gently brush against mine, feel warm and taste of sugar. I savor her taste for as long as I can, until she pulls her lips away and moves them near my ear. After an awkward pause, she gently nibbles my earlobe. Wah! She then moves her arm over my thigh and rubs my inner side, just under the hem of my skirt. Well, screw it. Sure, let's just go to bed if you want it that badly. I flicked the TV shut. But when I say no, you stop cold and keep your hands away unless I say otherwise. Alright? She nods agreeably and begins to flutter toward my bed. She's just like, wait, hurry up. Do your worst, ghost. She laughs silently and winks. Then she gently pulls me to bed. Aw, the night is a long one. Sometime next day, well after the morning has dawned, I peel my eyes open. Shit! I never said no! Amanita winks at me and grins playfully. Life continues like that. We make sweet food together and do sweet favors to each other during the day. We woohoo like bunnies during the night. Sometimes during the day too. A week later, in the beginning of June, coronavirus restrictions are relaxed. That gives me enough courage to invite Aspen and Shaggy over. They joke about me finally losing it with the imaginary waifu stuff. But she's real. They confirm it. I'm not actually losing it. A couple more weeks pass until... I wonder what sweets I should make next to pamper her. Then a doodle board gently pokes my back. Penny! Yeah, what's up? Just want to tell you something. Oh? I love you. I love you. Oh. Oh, I love you too, Amanita. Will you be my girlfriend? Of course! I would never say no to you. I already couldn't on our first night. We laugh heartily. I saved the ghost. Good end. Okay, so there's a bad end. I don't know. I had a great time. I basically got a, like, sugar sweet waifu poltergeist. Heck yeah. That's a win. This is a cute game. I really enjoyed this, and it was a lot of fun. And I love the interactivity. This is so fun for the interactivity. Looks like this, Leslie's has quite a few different games, so definitely check all of her stuff out. And as always, I hope you have a great and wonderful Pride Month. Thank you for hanging out. Please support all of the queer artists. Get the Queer Games bundle down below. I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye!